Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, lived a sweet and gentle girl named Cinderella. She had lived a happy life until her mother passed away and her father remarried a woman with two daughters of her own. These new stepsisters were cruel and jealous, and they made Cinderella do all the chores. Despite the hard work and unkindness, Cinderella remained kind-hearted and hopeful. One day, it was announced that the king was hosting a grand ball for his son, the prince, to find a bride. All the young women in the kingdom were invited. Cinderella's stepsisters were thrilled and instantly began preparing for the ball. They ordered Cinderella to help them get ready, leaving her with no time to prepare her own dress. When the night of the ball arrived, Cinderella watched sadly as her stepmother and stepsisters left for the palace. She felt a wave of sadness, but suddenly, a kind fairy godmother appeared. With a wave of her magic wand, she transformed Cinderella's rags into a stunning gown, complete with glass slippers. She even turned a pumpkin into a magnificent carriage and mice into horses to take Cinderella to the ball. The fairy godmother warned her that the spell would break at midnight, so she must return home by then. At the ball, Cinderella captivated everyone, especially the prince. They danced together all night, and Cinderella felt as if she were in a dream. But as the clock began to strike midnight, Cinderella remembered the fairy godmother's warning. She hurriedly ran out of the palace, accidentally leaving one of her glass slippers behind. The prince was determined to find the mysterious girl he had fallen in love with. The next day, he declared that he would marry the girl whose foot fit the slipper. The prince and his men traveled the kingdom, trying the slipper on every maiden they met. When they arrived at Cinderella's house, her stepsisters tried to fit into the slipper, but it was no use. Then Cinderella shyly asked if she could try. To everyone's amazement, the slipper fit perfectly. Cinderella and the prince were overjoyed. They were married soon after, and Cinderella forgave her stepfamily. She and the prince lived happily ever after, ruling the kingdom with kindness and grace.